मामधिष्ठाय सम्भवाम्यात्ममायया. 4.7 यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. Next. परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम् धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय सम्भवामि युगे युगे. 4.9 जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम् एवं योगेति तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन. ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहम् मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः. 4.34 परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम् ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः. Chapter 5 verse number 18. विद्या विनय सम्पन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि शुनि चैव श्वपाके च पंडिताः समदर्शिनः. Same chapter verse 22. ये हि संस्पर्शजा भोगा दुःखयोनय एव ते आद्यन्तवन्तः कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधः. Chapter 6 5.29 भोक्तारं यज्ञतपसां सर्वलोकमहेश्वरं सुहृदं सर्वभूतानां ज्ञात्वा मां शान्तिमृच्छति. बन्धुरात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. Please repeat after me. 7.3 मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चिद् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेति तत्त्वतः. Please read the translation. Out of many thousands of men, one may endeavor for perfection, and out of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows being ancient. 7.7. Please repeat. Mataha parataram nanyat किंचिदस्ति धनञ्जयः. धनञ्जय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतम् सूत्रे मणिगणा इव. Translation. O conqueror of wealth, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. 10.14 is what we did last time. Please repeat after me. Devi Esha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mameva ye prapadyante Mayamitam taranti te Translation.
This divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it.
Perfect. Can we start today's shloka? I think we did first line last time. We'll do the word-to-word translations, then we'll start. Antakale,
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 at the end of life.
At the end of life.
Cha, also. Mam, me. Eva, certainly. Smaran, remembering. This is the same as what we say Simran in Punjabi. Muktva, quitting. Kalevaram, the body. Yaha, he who. Prayati, goes. Saha, he. Mat bhavam, my nature. Yati, achieves. Na, not. Asti, there is. Atra, here. Samshayaha, doubt. Antakale cha mameva,
Antakale cha mameva.
First line 3 times, start.
Antakale cha mameva.
Again.
Antakale cha mameva.
Last time.
Antakale cha mameva.
I'll try it slowly. Antakale cha mameva.
Antakale cha mameva.
Please try without seeing. Start.
Antakale cha mameva.
Next time. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Last time. Smaran
muktva kalevaram.
Yeah. Can the right side try? Both the lines. Start.
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Try it slowly. Start.
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
The other side. Start.
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Once again.
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
All together.
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Perfect. Sonali and Gunjan, can you all try?
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Deepika Mataji and Bhairavi.
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Shilpa Mataji and Neeti.
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Mihir Prabhu and Priya.
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Perfect. All together.
Antakale cha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Yaha prayati samadbhavam. Now see the last line. It's a little bit of tongue twister. Yati nastyat नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति
याति
नास्त्यत्र
यत्र
संशयः
संशयः
अन्तकाले च मामेव
अन्तकाले च मामेव
स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम्
स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम्
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
Third line, say together.
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
Again.
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
Only left side.
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
Right side.
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
All together.
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
Slowly.
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
It has to be very accurate. याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
Perfect. याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
Only the last line twice. Start.
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
Slowly.
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
After me. अन्तकाले च मामेव
अन्तकाले च मामेव
स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम्
स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम्
स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम्
स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम्
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम्
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
Full shloka. Very slowly. 1, 2, 3. Start.
अन्तकाले च मामेव
More slow.
स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
Left side. Sing. Start.
अन्तकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
Perfect. Right side. Slowly. Start.
अन्तकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
Perfect. Everyone together twice and we'll individually try. Start.
अन्तकाले च मामेव
Slower.
स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम्
Even slow.
यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
Go fast, you'll miss the meter. With me, very slowly.
अन्तकाले च मामेव
स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः. Translation.
And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me alone, at once attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt.
Again. And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me alone, at once attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt. So basically the goal of human life is that if you could think of Krishna when you're quitting your body. Sounds very simple. Is it so simple?
No.
Because whatever you've been doing throughout your life, whatever your heart is stuck into is what you'll remember at the end of your life. It's said even during Journey of Self-Discovery course, when we do that, we say this, that death is an experience where there is, the experience is like 40,000 scorpions biting at the same time. If you tell this to a villager, he'll die. Or faint at least. Because people don't die out of the venom, they die out of the pain. So the pain is so much when we are leaving, when we are quitting this body. Krishna says it so simply. He said Antakal, that is
End of life.
End of life. Kalevaram is the body. When you are leaving this body, if you simply think about me, you go back to Godhead. You go back to the kingdom of God. Is it that simple? Is the question.
No.
That's how each chapter started. Krishna says it so simply. But the simple formula to it is, if you think of him throughout your life, at the end of your life, that he is what? He in fact comes to help you. To make you think about him. Okay? So this shloka we'll do twice, then can we go to the next?
Yes.
We have time?
Yes.
Twice this shloka, is it too fast?
No.
Because we have to individually say it also. Oh. Okay, start. Slowly, Start.
Andakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaha prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayah.
Translation. And whoever
at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me alone, at once attains my nature.
Of this there is no doubt. Again.
Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaha prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayah.
So Nani Manjari, can you say?
Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaha prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayah.
Okay, Shilpa Manjari.
Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaha prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayah.
Yati nastyatra samshayah. Perfect. Priya Manjari.
Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaha prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayah.
Deepika Manjari.
Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaha prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayah.
Neeti Manjari.
Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaha prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayah.
Perfect. Bhairavi Manjari.
Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaha prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayah.
Hina.
अन्तकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः।
काले च मामेव स्मरन्मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः।
अन्तकाले च मामेव स्मरन्मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः।
All of us together.
अन्तकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः।
Please read the translation of 8.6. More or less the same thing.
Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail.
Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. Right? So, around the 6th canto, we have the story of Jada Bharat. Remember? This entire planet is actually Vedically in Veda is called as Bharatvarsh, not Hindustan. It's Bharatvarsh. Bharatvarsh, this name was given after the name of King Bharat. This is not the brother of Lord Ramchandra, this is another Bharat who comes in Surya dynasty. No, the Moon dynasty. Sorry. That's Moon dynasty. It's not Ikshvakus. Raghu dynasty is Lord Ramchandra. So then Krishna is from Chandravansh. So Bharat Maharaj belonged to the Chandravansh. Kshatriya is coming from only two dynasties, Som and Surya, Moon and the Sun. So this king belonged to the Moon dynasty. And he ruled over the entire planet. At that time Bharatvarsh was the entire planet. So at a very young age, when his child was grown up, all the responsibilities were given off, did he stick around in the kingdom?
No.
He gave up everything. He left. It's mentioned in the Bhagavatam that the way Bharat Maharaj gave up his luxury, his kingdom, his opulence, his kingship, was like someone gives up his stool. Do we have to give up our stool? No, it's just so bad, we just have to flush it down immediately. So this is what Bharat Maharaj thought, that all this is, it has to be given up. At the ripe age he gave up and he came back to his eternal constitution. He came to the forest and he started meditating and chanting the holy names of the Lord. This is the story of Satyug. So at that time there was meditation. So where they have to meditate on the form of the Lord. So when he was doing this, suddenly there was a loud roar of a lion. And when he opened his eyes, this disturbed his meditation. And when he looked across the river to where he was living, there was a lion which was chasing a deer which was carrying a baby. He was very disturbed to see this. And the deer, this doe, she tried to jump across the river. And when she did, what happened? She had a miscarriage, and the very baby deer fell into the river, and it was drowning. And the mother deer died because she couldn't take the pain. And at that time, this Bharat Maharaj, he was watching that this baby is dying, drowning. And he immediately jumped into the water and saved this deer, this baby deer. And immediately, as soon as the baby deer opened his eyes, what did he see? Bharat was just like a mother. And immediately there was a bonding between them. If your mothers, you will know, as soon as your child comes out and you see for the first time, immediately there's a bond. And for this deer, Bharat Maharaj was a mother, and Bharat Maharaj, because he saved, and he saw that this child is so helpless that if I leave it, what will happen? Lion might chase it again, some wild animals will eat it. And so he took care of it. And then what was happening? Just like a baby will not allow you to chant, will not allow you to do anything, wants attention. Just like that, baby deer also wanted attention of this Bharat Maharaj. and he would immediately nudge him. And when the horns come, just like when the child has teething, it itches. So just like when the baby deer, he gets his horns, it itches. So he would go and nudge across this Bharat Maharaj, not allow him to meditate. And actually, even Bharat Maharaj could not give attention to his daily rituals, because he would keep looking, where is my baby, where is my baby, and for 2 minutes he would not see him. He would feel that some wild animal has such motherly affection, and slowly and surely he almost stopped meditating, and his only meditation was on the deer. And one day, even when the deer had grown up into a youthful, jumping and prancing around, one day Bharat Maharaj couldn't find his deer. He went looking for him all the way, from morning to evening. It's a long story, I'm cutting it short. And what happened? Couldn't find the deer. He was very, very sad. And in the evening, it was pretty dark, and looking for it, he fell off a cliff. And he was badly bruised, badly hurt. He was just about to give up his body when the deer came running to him. And the deer had tears in his eyes, because he knew that my mother is about to die now. Leave me. And just in that antakal, looking at the deer, attached, thinking what will happen to him now, he closed his eyes. And what happens then? Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tajante kalevaram.
Becomes a deer.
He becomes a deer in his next life. But because of his pious credits, of whatever meditation he had done, Krishna retained his memory. That never happens. We can't retain the memory of what happened in our last birth. But this deer retained his memory, and he remembered that I was Bharat Maharaj. Left everything just to get attached to a deer. So this attachment is so strong, and he became a deer. And what was the problem here? I'm diverting a little bit. He shouldn't have saved the deer.
He should have got so attached.
Be detached? How do you get detached to your baby? Moha. Yeah, it's philosophy, but then I'm asking practically, where did Bharat Maharaj go wrong? He stopped his devotional practice, was it? Now when you have a small child in the house, is it easy for you to practice devotion?
No.
I don't know if Mir Prabhu could relate to this. You had children? No. But you must have seen small kids, how it just immediately you get so attached.
Yeah, impossible.
The young kid in the house.
Yeah, you might be there.
No, you can't. You can't. Impossible. They're just
So
all the time thinking of your baby.
So why was Krishna punishing Bharat Maharaj?
Because he had given up everything. He had given up his family, he had given up his children, he had given up his kingdom, his subjects, everyone. And he had already reached that level of detachment. And then he was unable to control his senses at that point of time.
To think yourself as maintainer, controller is the problem. He thought that if I cannot protect this deer, no one will and no one can. Is he protecting all the baby deers in the forest?
No.
The course of time will come. Yeah. So of course doing his duty was to save, but then to let go also. Just when the right time came, he had to let go, which he couldn't. He's thinking, I am the maintainer, I am the controller. That is the sense of, that mentality was where he went wrong. And that's how he actually gave up his, otherwise if he didn't have this mentality, he would not have given up his devotional practices. Right? That was the problem, but Krishna was so merciful that he could actually remember. And as a deer, what happened? He was living in a hermitage of sages, where he was constantly hearing the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. So the next life, when he quit his deer life, he wanted so badly to get back to his devotional practices that he was awarded a human birth directly again. Actually, if you lose a human life, it's very difficult to get it back, because then you have to follow the process of evolution. It's very difficult to get back. Generally, yeah, the 84 lakh species, if you're lost, then you have to get back step by step. There's this aquatic life, and then there is insects on the land, then there is, plants and everything. And actually we think that each one of it is one life. But if you reach to say, if I go to a dog species, then I have to be a dog of every breed. Only then I can move on to the next ladder. So it's not just one dog's life. It's like an Alsatian, a Labrador, or this or that every single day, and then I move on to the next. So it's very difficult. So this was a major award to Bharat Maharaj, that he could immediately come
Back to human.
Yeah, so that particular birth, he was again called Bharat, but he was called Jada Bharat because he behaved as if he is very dumb. He didn't want to do anything with the world, any attachment. He was very detached from his very childhood. So that birth he was called Jada Bharat. That's why I mistake again and again I'm saying Jada Bharat. So I told you this story. It's very fascinating when you actually read it. If you have this small book coming back, there's a small book available in the gift shop. In that there is this entire story is there. It's very beautiful. Even in the Bhagavatam, with Prabhupada's purpose, it becomes even more wonderful. So I wanted to bring this point, that if you quit your body, whatever you think of at the end of your body, that shows your attachment, and then you will attain that without fail. Can we do this shloka? It's very easy.
Is there a reason why we keep coming back to the world? Probably at the time of
we have some desires in
about
store.
our relatives and our children and whatever.
Yeah, or some unfulfilled desire, which is.
But even if you do Krishna Bhakti, you still can be born as an animal. It doesn't save you from that species.
In fact, we did that shloka, Neha Bikrama
Nashosti
It saves you from the worst kind of fear.
That's death, right?
That's death and going down to a lower species. The minimum you will get is you'll be born as a human being again. That's the minimum.
Which is a very big thing.
Or at least, you can go to heavenly planets also. If you've had some material motivation, you can go to the heavenly planets also.
So what kind of people become animals?
What kind of people? You tell me.
People
Carnivores. Yeah, who becomes a carnivore? Those who are eating, fond of flesh, fond of, drinking blood. Then you're born as a carnivore. Yeah. Yeah, Mataji. It's there in Garud Puran. If you want exact who becomes what, then you can read the Garud Puran. For me, this is enough, I think. I don't want to take a birth again.
And then which animal is the highest
Cow. There are 3 gateways to human life. One is cow. One is, do you remember that?
There's a monkey.
There's a tiger, there's a cow and a monkey. 3 gateways.
Cow is more of goodness.
More of monkey is in passion.
Ignorance.
Ignorance. Monkey is in ignorance. And tiger is in passion. You will see, some humans behaving like that also. Like monkey. Okay? Can we go to this? Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam.
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 Tyaja tyante kalevaram.
Tyajatyante kalevaram.
Tyajatyante kalevaram.